First and foremost, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Yahweh is who this world ignorantly calls God. Yahushai is who this world ignorantly calls Jesus. Bahashem means in the name, Rakah means spirit, and Kodash means holy. And that's all in the Paleo Hebrew. I also want to give double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this video yet, but I wanted to talk about this right here. Right, this question that I pretty much threw in Google, going into how long has America been at war? Okay, and when you look into it, right, a lot of people didn't know this. Okay, but it says right here that America, the United States, has been at war at some time in 93.5% of the calendar years between 7075 and 2018. Right, so 93.5% of all of American history, we have been at war. Right, 225 of the 243 years. Now, a person may ask why. Why is it that we've always been at war? Okay, that we're always looking for conflict. We're never looking to settle things in peace. And they'll try to find the logical answer. Oh, it was this president. Oh, it was because this policy that we had. Oh, it was those damn Arabs. The answer is because the Edomites are ruling America. Okay, the Edomites, which are so-called white people, are ruling America. And according to the Bible, they are the wicked of the earth. And their whole nature is to be wicked. Okay, since creation, as soon as they're born, they're wicked. All right, let's get a scripture on that. It's estranged. In Psalms chapter 58 and verse 3, it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Okay, and this is talking about the Edomites, right? The Edomites are the wicked. A couple scriptures to prove that would be Malachi, the first chapter, where it calls them the border of wickedness. Another one would be Isaiah, the 34th chapter, where it refers to Idumea being the people of the Lord's curse. And then when you go to Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 33, it tells you that the curse of the Lord is upon the house of the wicked. So connecting the Edomites with the wicked. Okay, those cursed people. But as soon as they are born, right, they are speaking lies. Okay, and their whole nature, okay, is to be, let's see what the word definition for wicked means, is to be evil, is to be morally wrong, okay, bad, disagreeable, okay, and everything they do is against what the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, has commanded to do, right, righteousness. So, that's why America has been at war for so long, is because you have the Edomites ruling in wickedness. Okay, and ultimately it goes back to Esau's blessing, right? When you go to Genesis chapter 27 and verse 38, it goes into pretty much the story of the blessing that Esau got. It says, and Esau said unto his father, is thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. Going into how they're going to have the most richest parts of the earth. Okay, and you're starting to see that today. Okay, with the Edomites being in power. Roughly, they've been in power on and off, right? They came into power with the Greeks, okay, then the Romans. Then they lost power for pretty much 1,000 years, and they came back in the Renaissance, and they've been in power since then, right? But the point is that they're going to have the fatness, the richest parts of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And this is the key point. It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live. Okay? By thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay? And the key point was this right here. By thy sword shalt thou live. Right? Going into how they're going to live by killing, robbing, raping. Okay? Just pillaging. Okay? And that's why you see this today. Okay, they're still living by that sword. Okay, we've just absolutely taken over. Okay, with the way of violence. Okay, they don't know how to do things in a peaceable manner. All they know is violence. Right, so that's the spiritual answer as to why America has been at war for so long. The reason is because the Edomites are ruling it. And they live by that sword, man. Okay, and they can't change. Right, it talks about it in Isaiah chapter 26. In verse 10 it says, let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. And that's happening right now. Okay, it's been happening since they came into power. Right, they were showed favor. Okay, by the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Right, he gave them the entire earth to pretty much rule. And even then, right, he had all the things. Right, the dew of heaven, the fatness of the earth. He had everything a man could desire, but he's still gonna be wicked. It says, "In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh." And that's happening right now. Right? What is the land of uprightness? It's talking about the land of Israel. Okay, right now they're inhabiting that place, and they're still dealing unjustly. Right? You go into Pride Parade in Israel, right? Seems counterintuitive, right? But in Tel Aviv, Israel, you have one of the biggest pride parades. It's to pretty much inhabit the earth. Okay, bunch of homos out here, deviants, sexual deviants. Okay, and here it is that Israel. Okay, this is supposed to be the Holy Land, the land of uprightness. Okay, but what are they doing? They're dealing unjustly. Okay, this is the behavior that's pushed nowadays. Okay, this goes back to the Edomites being in power. Right, this agenda we're seeing in the world right now, where the woman is above the man. Okay, and the men are becoming fucking simps, effeminate. Okay, and everything's just out of order. This goes back to the wicked elite pushing this. And what are they? Ding, Edomites. So that's what it's talking about. One more time. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh. Okay, and I didn't even mention this, right, to those that don't know. These people that call themselves Jewish, the majority of them are not Israelites. Okay, they're not actually Jews. They go back to Edom, Esau. Okay, they're Edomites. Okay, and ultimately they're imposters. So that's one of the biggest lies that has been hid for a multiple years, right, hundreds of years. But let's keep going. This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. It says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn." And that's what we're seeing right now, especially in America, is that the people are mourning. Why? Because the wicked are ruling. Right? You see the common American talking about how he can barely live. Right? He's living paycheck to paycheck. Right? You see the average American talking about how all these homeless on the street. Right? You have veterans, man, American veterans. Okay, that served in the military, did their due time, and here it is, they're homeless, right, not receiving any benefits or any help. Okay, just completely abandoned by the government that they served. Right, that's wickedness. Right, you look into the food supply; it's all tainted with soy, GMOs, and ultimately all types of vegetable oils. Right, the food is completely destroyed. The water is poisoned with fluoride. The air is poisoned with chemicals. Okay. The media is all meant to control you, right? To make you pretty much a simp, okay? Make the woman above the man, which destroys the order, right? Everything is out of order. Everything. There's actually a scripture that says that, how the foundations. Psalms chapter 82 and verse 5, it says, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course." And that's what we're seeing right now. Because is that the earth, or everything, is out of course. It's completely backwards. And that reason is because the wicked are in authority. Okay, and as a result, the people are mourning. Right? When people are mourning, here it is. You're paying all this money in taxes, a fuck ton of money in taxes. Okay, and what happens? The government, instead of helping those homeless people, helping their own people, they send it off to some foreign war, to Israel, to Ukraine, okay, to pretty much have young men go on the front line and be cannon fodder, right? Just be a missile food, okay, die in vain. That's what's happening right now, okay? Let's get another scripture. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, "A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are they that dwell therein." Right, going into how you pretty much lead by example. Right, if you have a just ruler, the people are going to be just, right, because you're setting the example of how to live. Right, but you have an unjust, wicked ruler, the people are going to be the same way. Okay, and that's what we're seeing today. right? When it comes down to these alphabet crews, right? When it comes down to all these abortion clinics, murder, you go into the witchcraft that's being pushed daily, okay? When you look at it, hey, there's a million ways you can apply this. And the reason is because the wicked are in authority. Okay, they're pushing wickedness upon the people. Okay, and it's working. It's working. A lot of these people are blind to it too. They don't even know that they're being deceived. But ultimately, that's how you play the game, right? Divide and conquer. Is that in order to divide and conquer, right? The people cannot know that they are being divided or deceived, right? They have to be completely oblivious. But one more verse, it says, "An unwise king destroyeth his people," and that's what's happening right now. What's being pushed in the earth right now is sin. Okay, and we know that sin leads forth to death, right? It says, "An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited." Okay, that's ultimately what's going to happen is that, hey, Yahushua is coming back. Right? He's coming back to destroy this empire because you have an unwise king. Okay, and he's coming back to set up the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be righteousness. Okay, and after these nations are done serving their slavery, hey, they're going to be living happily. Okay, they're going to be out here praising, okay, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai for coming back. Because they're going to realize that their previous ways of living weren't beneficial at all. Okay, and the law, statutes, and commandments are the real deal. Okay, this is what's actually prosperous. So, hey, verse 4. "The power of the earth is in the hand of Yahweh, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable." Right, that's what we're talking about right now. Okay, that's what we're talking about right now. In due time, he's going to set one over that is profitable. That's talking about Yahweh Shai. Okay, and his ways are profitable unto the earth. Okay, even the earth is going to rejoice that it's going to have time to rest. Okay, right now, you look at how Esau, Edom, completely is violating the earth. Right, constantly fracking, right, pulling oil from the earth, pulling all types of resources, and he doesn't let the earth rest. He doesn't let it replenish. Right, here it is Esau, hey, he'll have a piece of land, and he'll constantly farm that land. Right, farm it and farm it and farm it until he destroys the soil. Right, when you actually go into farming, you're supposed to let the land rest for a little season, so it can come back with its nutrients, and then you farm. Right, but Esau is not wise. Right, everything he do has to be right now, instantly. Okay, and he ultimately squeezes the life out of anything he sees. Right, that's the wicked for you. That's living by the sword. So going back to that question, how long has America been at war? Right, 93.5% of the entire time they've been standing. Let's see what other questions they have here. Let's see this one right here. Why has the U.S. been fighting for so long? Let's see what they say. Oh. Right. War is good for business. Right. That's one of the reasons they do it. I think it was one of the Rockefellers. Right. We talked about how when blood is running in the streets. This is what he said, man. This is what Nathan Rothschild said. He said the time to buy is when there's blood in the streets. Buy when there's blood in the streets, even if the blood is your own. Going into how when war is going on, that's the best time to buy, right? Because everything is going to be cheap. Okay, everything. Or ultimately they have more reasons, but when war is happening, that's the buy. And these fucking elites know that. Right? That's why they push so much war and propaganda, is because they're trying to make those pockets fat. And ultimately, when you get to this type of level, right, you make the money. These niggas don't care about money. Right? They literally print it. What these devils care about is power. Okay, and through these wars, right, they're able to gain power. They're able to gain land. They're able to gain power over the people, control. Okay, that's what they truly care about. And ultimately, their end game is to have enough control and power to put that chip in everybody. That's the end game, the mark of the beast. So, I'll leave it at that. Hopefully, this is edifying. With that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rokah Kodash, and double honors to the other bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Shalom to you, let Shalom.